Hey guys, Cody here with Anarchy Outdoors. Today I want to go over how to install the bolt handle upgrade for the Ruger Precision Rimfire rifles. This will also work for the Ruger American Rimfire rifles. Same process on both. So let's dive right into that. So you'll see here I have the Rimfire bolt. Just pulled it out of the gun. To do that, you just push the button on the side, take it out. Once you have it in your hand here, you're just going to grab it and you're going to push down on this handle. You can see that will decompress it there, kind of falls into that slot. From there, you'll take it and you can see here that there's that little slot. That's what you're going to need to push that pin out. In order to do that, you just grab a push or a punch pin here. You're going to grab it in your hand, you're going to push down. That's going to decompress that spring there. So as you're holding it down, you're just going to push that little pin out. Comes out very easy. There's a little pin. When that happens, the shroud then will come off. You see the spring inside of it. You can set that aside for now. Now we have the handle now pretty free. However, it will not come off. You'll notice it will not pull off. There's that. The tension here is holding it. It's actually this front clip. So if you'll see that front clip is holding it. So we got to take that off in order for this handle to then come off. So to do that, there's a couple different ways to do it. You can still do it with your punch if that works for you, but I found it's easiest if you get just some sort of a flathead screwdriver. And on the back side, right in that slot, if you'll just stick that screwdriver in there, and then you can turn and pry it up, just out. That won't fling across the room. We'll pick that up real quick. And so there's going to be that end piece, that clip will come off. Okay, so that clip comes off right there. So set that aside. So you want to make sure you're looking for this little piece here. That will come off sometimes. So just hold on to that one for now. Now once you got that free, you can then pull this out. Okay, it'll pull out. You can leave this center clip on. You don't need to take that out for this scenario. Then you can push that out. So there's the other handle, old handle, new handle. Ours is swept back more, it's down, comes back towards you. So that'll definitely help you out. So to put this back together, you're gonna put this back on, just like so. And then you will put this back down in the slot. It's gotta go underneath that first one. And then you can get this handle to go on. And you can see that'll seat down in there nicely. You can see what I kind of just did there. Let me undo that. So if it goes like this, you got to make sure you line up the back so it'll go flat. That's how you know you got it the right way, which will allow that piece to go the whole way down, which will then, you can check here in the front, that piece has got to slide down in that slot. So once that's good, and you'll have to hold it towards the front as we're doing all this, just to keep that down. And then I kind of grip it like this, kind of put my fingers there just to hold the handle in place and push with my palm there to keep this forward, because we're going to need to do that. Now we're going to get a hold of this little piece that I said sometimes will fall out. And if you look right there, there's a bit of a groove there, right? And it's going to, or a bump, excuse me, that's going to go down in this groove in this top slot. So if you look in the top slot, you'll see that little divot there. So you're going to put that in so it'll seat down and that clip will stick out just like that. That'll allow it to go down flush. If you don't get it in the right spot, it's not going to go flush there. So just make sure it's flush. Then from there, we'll go ahead and grab this little clip that went spraying across the room. So we'll grab that. As we're holding that down, I'm going to put it on the bottom here. So my little clip fell out, but you're going to put that piece so that goes right just like that. Okay. So let me put this piece back in. We'll hold it in there a little better this time. So we're going to keep that like that. I'm going to put this in the bottom there. And then as I do that, if I get this lined up right, I'm just going to push that forward. And you see it's going to click right down into that slot. Once that's in the slot, it's holding that piece in, it's holding the front in. Now you'll see you'll no longer be able to take that handle out. It won't fall out, right? Okay, then from there is when we're going to then go ahead and assemble the shroud back on it. So to do that, we're going to put it, make sure it's in this position here. Now there's going to be, if you look here, there's one side that has a little tail coming down, the other side is just flush. So that little tail part, my spring come out of there, that little tail part's going to go towards the top here. Let me get this back straight. It's going to go towards the top, okay? So basically you're going to put that in there and you'll push down. And as you push down on that, it's going to line that hole up again. So then you take your pin and you'll go ahead and put your pin back in there. And you'll see it'll just slide right back in there until it clicks tight. Okay, then you can lift that handle back up. It's going to click into place. And there you've changed it. This is going to bring it back towards you, bend it farther down, allow you to put some pretty cool knobs on it. And those will be available in stainless black and maybe even other colors in the future.